wait, have the market grow, and then have to pay for that capital growth down the track. Quite an easy decision, made easier by what we have on offer here today. So if you'd like to be that decisive buyer that get the sold sticker up on the board, right now is your opportunity to reserve that right, buyers. Where can I see a fair and reasonable starting bid for 3 at 17 Simon Court? Who'd like to start us off, buyers? I don't mind the call. I'm in your hands. Start me where you like. At 495,000, fair enough. At 495 now, we'll go at that. 495,000, fairly bid offered at 495. At 495,000, ask for 25 in the rise, make it 520. At 495,000. At 495,000, fairly bid offered now, 495 the bid. At $495,000 bid, looking for 25 on top. At 495 once. At 495,000, we're done. At 495,000 for the second call. 25 I'm asking for, make it 520. I'm not taking 10, ma'am. At 520, at 520,000, welcome, best of luck at 520 now, and the bid's there. At 520,000, fairly been offered now at 520. At 520, the bid. At 520,000, fairly been offered now at 520. At 520,000, once. At 520, are we done? At 520,000, second call. I'll take 10 if it helps you get back involved. At 520, are you absolutely sure? At 520, we'll go the long way around if you want, but I dare say, show strength now to your competition at 520, at 25 now at 525. Same courtesy, ma'am, but you don't have to be limited by 5. You can give me more if you like at 525, and the bid's there. At 525,000, bid there. It's back against you at 25 at 30 now at 530,000. Small bids help the competition come along at 530,000. At 530,000, the bid's there now at 530. At 530,000, fairly been offered now for the first call at 530,000. Your 5 still good with me if you've got it. Second call at 530,000. Done, finished. Third, final call at 500. At 35, welcome, sir. Best of luck at 35. At 535,000, the bid's there now at 35. 40, it's got to be, and 40 got. At 540 and 45 now. At 545. At 545,000, fairly been offered. Just double checking my instructions now, and we are correct. We're on the market and selling at 45. At 545,000, bids there. Man, we're on the market. We're selling. I'm not going inside. On the market. He's got the keys. At 5 at 50 now, at 555, at 555,000, right back, ball's in your court again, opportunity with you at 55, the bid's there, at 555,000, at 65, and a great bid at that, at 565, at 71, at 571, at 571,000, fairly been offered now at 571 the bid, at 75, at 575, at 77 now, got him down to $2,000 bids at 577 now, we're on the market and selling. I'm not going inside. At 77 I have. At 77, 577. Round me off to 80 if you like, ma'am. At 577,000, can I say 80 now? One thing is absolutely certain here today, we do sell. No halftime break. I've sought instructions. My instructions are clear. They are to sell at 580,000 now. 81 at 581 at 581,000. Can't buy like that, man. Only like this at 581,000. Are we absolutely sure? I want to give you all the time that you need to make the right decision here today at 581,000. The bid's there. The keys are there. We're definitely done here. Thank you again at 581. At 581,000, fairly been offered. Once at 581,000, are we done? At $581,000 the bid for the second call at 581. Done. Finished. Third, final call at $581,000 the bid. All done, all finished, silent out, no second chances. We play for keeps. We're on the market. We're selling. 581 the bid. We're out here. Ma'am, if you tell me you're out, I'll sell to the highest bidder. Sir, ma'am, at 581,000, last chance at 581. Definitely done. Thank you so much for your spirited bidding here today. At 581,000, bids here, keys are here. First call, second call, third, final call, $581,000. All done, all finished, all silent and out at 581. We're selling, 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 sold. Congratulations and well bid. Please join me in congratulating our purchasers and our vendors here today. You've just witnessed another successful Harcourts, Rata and Co auction. Have a great weekend. See you again soon. Thank you.